Welcome to YOLO, Texas. I'm Aerin Carreno, born and raised in the beautiful Lone Star State. Ride shotgun with me as we visit breathtaking views.
Is this really my job right now? This is so awesome.
Check out heart-racing attractions. And taste mouth-watering foods that only this great state has to offer.
Holy moly!
That is strong. Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it,
YOLO!
you only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, welcome to YOLO, Texas, the show that gives you an inside look at all the hot spots and hidden gems this great state has to offer. I'm your host, AC. So when you think of fall, what kinds of things come to mind? Maybe a little pumpkin carving, a corn maze, why not some adorable farm animals? Well, our first stop has all three, and it's right in the heart of South Texas. So come along as we have ourselves some good old-fashioned fall fun. Welcome to Graf 7A Ranch, home of the very popular South Texas Corn Maze. Located in Hondo, Texas, this family-owned farm has been taking fall to the next level for over a decade. From rides to food to some really cute animals, this place has everything, including a 7-acre maze promising to challenge even the savviest of adventurers. I'm here with Lori Graf from South Texas Corn Maze. Thank you so much for allowing us to come out here. We want to know a little bit more about the history behind your land and the corn maze in itself. So how long have y'all been out here?
Well, the maze has been here for 17 years. We started in 2001. My husband and I represent the 5th generation to own and operate the South Texas Maze Graf 7A Ranch. His family goes back to the 1840s, wow. And we've owned this land, and it's been in constant operation by the Graf family since the 1840s. And our son and his wife and our daughter Justina, they represent the 6th generation.
Wow, wow, lots of great history behind these this land right here.
Yes.
So now let's get to all the stuff that you have to offer out here.
Okay.
Not only is it a corn maze, but you have other activities for the families to participate in. So what are those?
We do. Included in the maze admission is the 7-acre maze, the children's play area, the Big Matterhorn Slide Mountain, the cow train, the hay ride, the wacky whizzer, the jumping pillows. There is a lot to do out here for all ages. Yes, yes it does.
Okay, and now let's talk about this corn maze. Every year you'll have a new design.
Right.
So what's the design for this year?
This year, in partnership with HEB, we have played honor to our military. So it's a soldier saluting, and it says HEB honors the military.
Wow. Wow, that is amazing. Amazing, you get what I did there?
Yes.
And I cannot wait to get myself in there and try to maneuver my way around.
It's fun. It is fun. We'll get you going in there. Well, there's a method to the madness that we'll explain when we get over to the maze.
Perfect. Okay, let's get over there.
All right.
But before I actually ventured into the maze, I couldn't resist trying out some of the farm's other attractions, like, say, their giant jumping pillows. Yeah, I could definitely stay out here all day long, but do you see that mountain over there? That is the Matterhorn, and it has 3 different slides with an 80-foot drop, and we're about to check it out. All right, we're going up. Best one win. 1, 2, 3. You beat me! After taking a few amazing rides down the mountain, I headed over to the apple launcher area to test out my shooting skills. How'd I do?
I thought you did great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're having a great time. Up next, we hopped on the hayride for a relaxing cruise around the grounds. Then it was on to meet some of the farm's very adorable animals, including their resident goats. Look at this. This is so cool. Come here, little sticky babies. Look what I got. Oh, okay. Hey, save some for the homies. Oh, yeah. Hey, take it easy. See, these are just a few of the animals that you can touch and feed when you're out here in South Texas Corn Maze. They're all here. They're all my friends. I'm an animal whisperer. And one attraction you won't want to miss at the farm, the pig races. So we ventured off to see which little piggy would win it all. So after all of that, it led up to the main event, the corn maze. So before you go in, the farm gives you a themed passport. Then as you get to certain locations within the maze, you'll be asked specific questions which will, depending on how you answer them, either help guide you out or get you really lost. Coming! But this wasn't any ordinary maze, more like a labyrinth of twists, turns, and dead ends, offering a mind-boggling puzzle that challenges you to the very end. Honestly, I thought I'd be in and out in a matter of minutes, but after a few wrong turns, I think it's been closer to an hour. Super fun and really feeling like I accomplished something. But all in all, this place isn't about just one attraction. It's about an entire experience. An experience that is totally unplugged, that encourages you to actually use your mind and be active and just go out there and have a good time, which I think in this crazy world is really important. All right, we're gonna end the day the best way I know how, with my pumpkin and my brisket taco. See you back in the studio. Interested in visiting the South Texas Corn Maze? Visit southtexasmaze.com to learn more. While you're at it, like us on Facebook to check out even more YOLO Texas approved adventures or to recommend one of your own. Stick around because after the break, we are going back to camp with Camp No Counselors right here on YOLO Texas. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. Now for our next adventure, we're checking out something I've always wanted to do, and if you watch Shark Tank, you may have heard of it. Now when you think back to being a kid, what was the best time of the year? Summer, right? Well, lots of adults go back to school, but one entrepreneur asked, why not go back to camp? That's why our trip is taking us to Camp No Counselors. Camp No Counselors has events all over the country, but in Texas, you know it's going to be big. It's 3 days and 3 nights of activities, parties, and fun, all in the gorgeous Texas Hill Country. And after a short trip from the city, I arrived at camp. Now I do love Texas, but I especially love the Hill Country. So you can say I'm super excited about this one. In a lot of ways, it's like regular camp. There's playing fields, a lake, dining hall, and even a rock wall. The only difference is that at this camp, there's no adult supervision. And every night, there's an epic party. But before starting our day, I snagged the camp director, Elise, for a quick little interview.
So we started in 2013, and it was just our two founders were friends. They were living in New York City. They were getting a little, tired and worn out from the city life, and they were like, we need to rewind a little bit. Let's invite a bunch of our friends. They found a camp in upstate New York and got about 100 people together, threw together some games and activities and a bunch of booze, and it became a huge success, and they were like, I think we've got something going on here. And flash forward to now in our 5th year, we've got 16 camps.
You are taking things to a whole new level. I'm excited to get going, but first, let's breakfast.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it says, what candy best describes you, and you put your name? I'm Aerin AC, and I'm a chamoy straw. There's eggs, pancakes, cereal, juice, fresh fruit, everything you need to get the day started off right. Or if you're feeling a hair of the dog, there's mimosas and bloodies.
Gotta make it extra spicy. How we do it in Texas.
Looking through our schedule, it was clear that one day wasn't going to be enough time to try everything, so I figured I'd ask around to see what some of the campers enjoyed most.
So, what are you liking so far about Camp No Counselors? Favorite part and why?
Probably the people, to be honest with you. Just good connection, good vibes. I liked it. Everyone's good with each other.
Just being away from everything, no Wi-Fi, no cell phone, no kids, just copious amounts of alcohol. I mean, you can't say no to just being out.
It's been amazing, honestly. I wanted to put something together for the girls that was easy, hassle-free, no logistics, no planning while we're here, and that's kind of what we got, right? So you show up, and all the food, all the alcohol, all the activities are just here, If some of the girls want to go lay by the lake, and some girls want to go make friendship bracelets, and other girls want to go do all the physical activities, you can do that, and it's not a big deal. So we're having an absolute blast. I love it.
First up, it was a classic camp pastime, archery. And this time, YOLO Texas Pride was on the line. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. 3 arrows. The best, closest to the target zone wins. Y'all ready for this? Y'all two against each other and me. Let's do this. Ready? Hands on. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh, whatever. All right, this is gonna be it, y'all. Bombs away. But I made it! 3, 2, 1. Where did mine go? Winner! And with that, Mario and Luigi were the winners. Yeah, we're not worthy. So after my loss on the archery range, I needed a little bit of a break, so I figured I'd try some arts and crafts. There's painting if you're into that, but I always was a fan of the classic friendship bracelets, a little something to send home to mom. No camp experience would be complete without a trip to the lake, and with kayaks, canoes, and the Texas sunshine, there's no wrong way to get in the water. There's water tubing, rope swing, zip lining, water slides, and the blob. They say time flies when you're having fun, and before we knew it, it was lunchtime. So we changed it to our team shirts, rallied the troops, and prepared for our battle stations. Okay, so I got my mission. I'm gonna be on the dodgeball team. I'm gonna be a baller and play basketball, so make sure you stick around. We're gonna go commercial break right here on YOLO Texas. Welcome back to YOLO Texas. We are here at Camp No Counselors here in the Texas Hill Country, and today has been a blast already. We've definitely connected with our inner child with archery and arts and crafts, but now it's time for the real deal. Oh yeah. And that is a color war. What's a color war? Well, it's easier to see than explain.
So you're assigned to a team,
Okay.
And the teams battle head to head against each other in all of your classic camp activities: dodgeball, kickball, capture the flag. And then it culminates in a camp-wide relay all the way around camp that ends in our iconic slip and flip.
Oh my goodness.
So slip and flip, if you've ever played flip cup.
Okay.
It involves flip cup and a slip and slide. So you go down the slip and slide. There's a flip cup table set up. You've got to drink the beer, flip the cup.
So there's actually beer involved?
Yes,
okay.
There's beer involved. We are an adult camp. It's not kids camp anymore. And once your cup is flipped, your next teammate goes down. First team that gets everybody down are the reigning champions of Color War.
First up, at least for me, it was dodgeball. So let the games begin. But I wasn't the only one at battle. Team Green was defending our color in kickball and capture the flag. And with the teams and scores even, I was selected for a surprise tiebreaker challenge. I don't know what I just got myself into. I'm gonna be launched off the blob right now. Bye. Damn it, we didn't even win! Why? And then it was time for round 2, the relay race. I promise this was not fixed at all. Team Green came from behind and brought home the trophy. All in all, going back to camp was even better than I imagined. Camp No Counselors is definitely my cup of tea. Now that the sun's going down at Camp No Counselors, and after all of the activities, I assume most people are going to be pretty tired. So I think we're gonna have a quiet dinner at the dining hall and turn in early.
Or not, because every night's a party here at Camp No Counselors, and tonight's theme, Candyland, and as you can see, I'm a bag of M&Ms. Let's rock this.
Plus, at Camp No Counselors, they get local DJs and up-and-coming music acts in on the action. Makes for a pretty good time.
All right, I had such a great time here at Camp No Counselors and dancing with all these folk back here, but I think it's time for me to call it a night. Hey,
If you're looking for an exciting way to bring in the new year, Camp No Counselors is having a special New Year's Eve camp in Southern California. Registration is open and filling up fast. YOLO Texas will be right back. Hey y'all, welcome back. Now here on YOLO Texas, you know we're always trying to uncover the next great place to grab a bite and a good beer. So when we found out about a place that not only has one good beer, but 102 of them, you know we had to check it out. So for our next YOLO Texas adventure, we're off to the Taproom Pub and Grill in San Marcos. Guacamole queso burger, what? Good old San Marcos, home of my alma mater and the Taproom. This was one of my college go-tos whenever I wanted a delicious burger or craft beer. So if you're a foodie or really into beer, this is a must visit. So why don't you say, let's go check it out. With over 40 beers on tap and 60 bottles from around the world, it is a beer connoisseur's dream. I like to think I know my way around a beer list, but this one's pretty tough to beat. And at times, it's also tough to pronounce. I'm gonna try the Maize. Oh, Maize. Say it again?
Maize.
Strongest beer on the menu. Of course I picked that one. Taproom. You're watching YOLO Texas. Cheers. Oh, that is strong. This is good stuff. And before I decided on which burger to try, I chatted with the general manager Travis to find out a little bit more about one of my favorite spots. So what keeps the people coming back? Because like I said, a lot of people that went to state or have been in the San Marcos area know this name and know these burgers and craft beers. So.
Yeah, it's just been like one customer at a time over the years. You know, it's all about service, providing a good product, you know, a good beer selection, you know, good burgers, and Taproom's all about the people.
The burgers are really good, and we really like coming here and hanging out, so it's always a nice, calm place to come.
Yeah, good food, good drinks. We like hanging out with our friends. The burger's awesome. I love queso, and they have a queso burger here, so best of both worlds.
It's a classic of San Marcos. But, you know, it's great service, great staff, great environment. It's right next to campus. You can't beat it.
I already know the menu from head to toe, but for folks that haven't been here, what should they come and get and taste and explore?
So like we're mainly known for burgers. Well, so our number one is the Works Burger. Probably sells as much, if not more, as the guacamole queso burger. And people were crying for guacamole for years, and we finally found a good product. So it's gooey and delicious and a big mess. Just recently we added macaroni and cheese.
I saw that one.
So if you see them come out as giants, a mac and cheese burger. Then of course you can just build your own. Whatever you want, whatever you want on it, we'll put on it for you.
There it is, the guacamole queso burger, the one I always go to. But for today, I'm gonna have to try the most popular one on the menu that Travis mentioned, the Works Burger. Yeah, let's do this. Thank you. This is a big burger. Ooh, you see that steam? Oh my God, you know it's gonna be good. You ready for this, San Marcos? For YOLO, Texas. Excuse me for talking with my mouth open, but that's good. This is the key to happiness right there. Key to happiness. And wash it down with a beer. Ooh. Headed to San Marcos and looking for some delicious burgers and a beer? Well, check out Taproom at taproomsanmarcos.com. Hey y'all, that's it for today here on YOLO Texas. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for even more YOLO Texas approved places and to send us suggestions of your favorite can't miss hotspots. Until next time, remember, you only live once, Texas. We'll see you out there.